Situation. A decorative concrete beam with a tubular section is simply supported on a span of 4.5 meters. Concrete weighs 24 kilonewton per meter. Compute the cracking moment of the tubular section if it has an outside diameter of 600 millimeter and an inside diameter of 300 millimeter. If its allowable cracking stress, so yan yung rupture modulus natin, no? Or tensile stress ng concrete, no? 3.22. So pinapahanap yung cracking moment. So ngayon ang pinagkaiba, ang section natin tubular, so bilog, tas meron siyang inner na butas. So siya ay merong dimension na according to the problem, outside diameter niya ay 600. Tapos yung inside diameter niya ay 300. Okay? So now, so dito we don't need to find the neutral axis kasi dahil sa symmetry ng circle, ang neutral axis niya nandito lang sa gitna. Kaya yung kung ito ay subjected to positive moment, ano? So positive bending moment. Bali itong bottom part, yung magiging extreme concrete tension fiber. So yung CT natin ito. Okay? And then also, it is logical na i-assume na positive bending siya kasi sinabi naman dito na it is simply supported on a span of 4.5 meters. So, sinabi naman so di ba pag simply supported, it will be subjected to pure positive bending. No? So anyway, to compute for the cracking moment in number 1, so we know that the bending stress is MC over I. So convert lang natin, gawin natin tong tensile stress equals ito yung cracking moment, ito ay CT over I gross. So para sa I gross or sa CT muna, sa CT it will just be half ng 600 or 300. Tapos para sa I gross, dahil ano lang yan, concentric circles lang, so pi over 64, diameter outer to the fourth, so 600 to the fourth. Tapos ibabawas lang natin yung moment of inertia ng hollow circle, no, which is 300 to the fourth. So, ganyan lang. So, therefore, we can now compute the cracking moment. So, cracking moment can be calculated, or i-substitute ko na lang para hindi ko na i-substitute ko na lang lahat ha. So, FT is, so referring to this, FT is 3.22 equals cracking moment, tapos CT is 300, tapos I gross. So, factor out ko na lang yung 60, pi over 64. So, 600 to the fourth minus 300 to the fourth. So, ganyan. Okay, and from here, we can calculate for the cracking moment. So, we have 3.22 times pi over 64. 600 to the fourth minus 300 to the fourth. That's divided by 300. So, this is once again in Newton millimeter. So, kung gusto mo siya maging kilonewton meter, i-divide mo lang ng 1 million. So, 64.01 kilonewton meter. So, that's letter A for number 1. Next, in addition to its own weight, what concentrated load at midspan can the beam safely carry before it cracks? Okay, so ano daw yung kaya niyang i-carry na before mag-crack siya. So anyway, dito may binigay na kasi na concrete weight na 24 kilonewton per meter. Tapos ang span mo 4 points. So drawing muna natin. So for number 2, ito kunwari yung beam natin. Tapos may uniform load ka dito. Ayan. Tapos ang tinatanong sa atin, ano daw yung maximum load peak na pwede mong i-apply sa midspan, ano? At the midspan, ayan, before it cracks. So, this is 4.5 meters. Okay, so, well, of course, yung maximum moment will occur at the midspan, di ba? So, dahil it is subject to uniform weight, so W L squared over 8, plus yung moment na ipoproduce ng P. So, di ba yung kapag yung P nasa midspan, PL over 4. So, ganyan. So, basically, equate lang natin yung maximum moment sa cracking moment na 64.01. So, we have 64.01 equals 24, 4.5 squared over 8 plus P, tapos L, 4.5 over 4. So, all we have to do is solve for P. 24 times 4.5 squared over 8 plus P, L over 4. Okay, so lalabas ay 2.9. So, 2.9 kilonewtons. Okay, so sa choices, I think malalaki. Pero I think may ano ako dito, no? Dapat ata ito ay kilonewton per meter cube, no? Hindi siya yung mismong uniform load. Gawin natin 'yon, no? Pero kung halimbawa na 'yan talaga ang given, o di tama na 'to, tama na 'yan. Pero kung sakali na ito ay ano siya, kasi normally yan naman talaga yung density ng concrete eh. So, number 2, dito pa rin tayo sa number 2. If yung given na W, I mean na 24 kilonewton per cubic meter siya, hindi siya kilonewton per meter. So, paho-compute natin yung W as 24 kilonewton per cubic meters. Imo-multiply natin ng area ng cross-section. So, yung area nito. Area nito. Okay? Multiply natin ng area. Pero take note, dapat maging meter yun ha. So, magiging pi over 4 times 0.6 squared minus 0.3 squared. Okay, so yung W natin ay magiging 24 times pi over 4 times 0.6 squared minus 0.3 squared. Ayan, so medyo liliit. So 5.089 kilonewton per meter. Okay, so we will just repeat this, pero this time, ito, hindi na yan. Ano na siya? 5.089. So kapag ganon, o we will again recalculate P from this equation. Okay, yun nga lang, ito, 5.089. So that's, store natin sa B. So A, 64.01, B times 4.5 squared over 8 plus P times 4.5 over 4. Ito yung 64.01, ito yung W. Ayan. So lalabas 45.45. Okay, kilonewtons. I think ito yung tamang sagot. Okay, so letter A. So bali ano talaga, ang totoo niyan, ito dapat kilonewton per meter cube siya. No? So hindi ko lang nalagyan ng per meter cube. Okay, and basically halata naman kasi 'di ba, if we are familiar already na yung density ng or unit weight ng concrete is around 24 naman talaga. Kaya ibig sabihin hindi pa yan yung W. So para maging W yan, para maging uniform load, i-multiply mo lang siya dun sa concrete cross section. Okay? Or concrete cross-sectional area. So, area nito. Kaya ito yung ginawa natin. Ito. And by the way, this is in meters squared. Kaya cancel to dito. Kaya kilonewton per meter na lang siya. Okay? Now, for the last item, if the 300 millimeter diameter hollow core were replaced by 300 millimeter hollow square section, calculate the cracking moment. So, for number 3, ang magbabago lang yung cross-section. So, instead daw na ganito siya, magiging ganito na. Ayan. So, ito ay ano pa rin, 600. Pero ito, 300 by 300. Okay? Now, once again, dahil concentric naman, so walang issue sa location ng neutral axis, nasa gitna pa din. So, ibig sabihin, ito pa rin yung extreme concrete tension fiber natin. So, ibig sabihin, ito pa rin yung CT natin, which is 300. So, ang magbabago lang dito, of course, is the gross moment of inertia. The uncracked moment of inertia. So, yung circle, i-minus natin yung moment of inertia ng rectangle. So, pi over 64 times 600 to the fourth minus BH cube over 12. BH cube over 12. Ayan. And then, in calculating for the cracking moment, so tensile stress is equal to cracking moment CT over I gross. So, we will just resolve for the cracking moment. So, therefore, we will have ano nga ulit ito? 3.22 yung given, ano? Na tensile strength equals cracking CT over ito. Going ko na to the fourth over 12. Ayan. And then from there, we can calculate for the cracking mode. So we have 3.22 cross multiply pi over 64 times 600 to the fourth minus 300 to the fourth over 12 over 300. Plus divide by 1 million. Okay, and that gives us 61.04 kilonewton meter. Okay, so that's letter D. Okay, and that's how we solve this problem.